वनचारी न पीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन सदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन मन पीर वनचारी मन पीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय गौरानिता जय गौरानिता गौरानिता जय गौरानिता जय गौरानिता जय गौरानिता गौरानिता जय गौरानिता जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव श्री राधा गोविंद जी की जय श्री राधा गिरिधारी की जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ भगवान की जय श्री गौर निताई की जय गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। श्रुवन्तं श्रवणकथां कृष्ण पुण्यसर्वनं कीर्तनं हृदयन्तस्थो हयभद्राणि विधुनोति श्रुतसतां। नष्टप्रयासो भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी। Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, unto Nar Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author of Srimad Bhagavatam. Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desires for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. By regular attendance in classes on Bhagavatam, and by rendering service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is always completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established in an irrevocable fact. We're reading the Lilamrit, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm sharing the screen. You can read.
Yeah, okay. Srila Prabhupada, reading from the Prabhupada, Lilamrit. Srila Prabhupada had wanted to return to the US as a permanent resident, but his students in America hadn't been able to get the necessary clearance from the US Immigration Department. The devotees in Boston had gotten in touch with a few Harvard Indology professors, but had obtained no signed statements about Prabhupada's importance. All the ISKCON centers had written formal letters inviting A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami and had presented copies to the U.S. Immigration Office. But unless the devotees could produce something more impressive, like a government recommendation or a university's offer for him to join their faculty, Prabhupada could not become a U.S. resident. On October 13, Prabhupada wrote to his disciples in Montreal, I am very anxious to go to Montreal. Therefore, you must try your best to get my immigration visa on the basis of my being an authorized Vaishnava minister based on Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Rather than wait indefinitely for permanent residency, Prabhupada decided to apply for a visitor's visa. He went with Achyutanand to the U.S. consulate on Harrington Road. There, in the middle of Calcutta, they entered a small piece of America with everything shiny, new, and efficient. Air conditioners, stainless steel water coolers, electric security doors, U.S. Marines, and American flag. Sitting before the secretary of the consulate, Prabhupada looked small and humble. I want a visa to see my students in America, he said softly. Do you have any letters? The secretary asked. Achyutanand handed over the letters from the temples. The secretary reviewed them and quickly gave Prabhupada a 4-month visa. While leaving the building, Prabhupada remarked, "I will just get anything, and then it can be extended." Okay, let me share this. Hare Krishna, everyone. Today's reading is Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, the Creative Impetus, Chapter 2, the Activities of Maharaj Agnidhara, and text 12. I'll read the text first because these words are a bit long ones. Lokam pradarshye suhirtam tavakam me. Lokam pradarshye suhirtam tavakam me. Yatra itam ursavayovaya purvo. Yatra taye itam ursav yovao purva. Asmad vidhasya mana unnayano vivarti. Asmad vidhasya mana unnayano vivarti. Bhav adbhutam saras rasa sudhati vakre. Bhav adbhuta saras rasa sudhati vakre. Let me recite it. Lokam pradarse suhertam tavakam me yatra te itam sursav yavava purvo asmad vidhasya mano unnayano vivarti vad adbhutam bhav adbhutam saras rasa sudhati vakre. Going lines on the Lokam pradarche suhertam tavakam me yatra te itam urvasavayavava purvo asmad vidhasya mana unnayano vivarti bhava adbhutam sarasarasa sudhati vakre. Anyone, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandot Pranam.
Please read.
Lokam pradarshaya shuritatma tabakam me yatra taya ittam urushavayavo apurvau asmad viddasya mana unnayanau vivarti bahu adbhudam sarasa rasa Shuddhadi Bhaktre. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Babuji, Dandot Pranam, I am also trying. Lokosha pradarshaya shuritam tabakam me jatratta itam urashavaya bhava purvo asmad vidasya mana unnano vivarti bhava adbhutam sarasarasa sudhadi vakre. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah.
Lokam pradarshaya shuritam tavakam me jatratya ithyam urasavayo bhao apurvo asmat vidhasya mana unnayano vibhurti baho adbhutam sarasarasa sudhadi bhaktre. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. I am also trying.
Namaste.
Lokang pradarshaya sruhittama tavakang me jatratta itham urusha vaya bhava apurvo asmad disya mana unnayana vibharti bahu adbhutang sara asara sara sarasa sudhadi bhaktre. Hare Krishna.
It's the last one is Sarasa Rasa.
Sarasa, yeah, sarasa rasa sudhadi bhaktre.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hare Krishna
Thank
Prabhuji,
you.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji Dandavat.
लोकं प्रदर्शयासुरितं त्वाकं मे यत्र त्यैथम् उरुषा वयावा वो अपूर्वो अस्माद्विधस्यामन अन्नयानो बिभर्ति बाहव अद्भुतं सरसरास शुद्ध आदि वक्तृते. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Anybody else? Synonyms: Lokam, residential place. Pradarsya, please show. Surtatam, oh best of friends. Tavakam, you. Me, unto me. Oh, hang on. Yatra, a person born wherein. Itam, like this. Ursa, by the chest. Away, wow. Two limbs, that's breast. Apurva, wonderful. Asmad vidasya, of a person like me. Mana unnayano, very agitating to the mind. Vibharti, sustains. Bhav, many. Adbhutam, wonderful. Saras, sweet words. Ras, amorous gestures, like smiling. Sudhati, such a nectar. Vaktate, in the mouth. Translation in purport by His Divine Grace. Aisi Bhakti Vedanta La Prabhupada Ki Jai. Oh best friend, will you kindly show me the place where you reside? I cannot imagine how the residents of that place have gotten such a wonderful bodily features as your raised breasts, which agitate the mind and eyes of a person like me who sees them. Judging by the sweet speech and kind smiles of those residents, I think that their mouths must contain nectar. Purport: still bewildered, Agnidhar wanted to see the place from which the Brahmin boy had come, where the man had such raised breasts. Such attractive features he thought must be due to the severe austerities performed there. Agnidhar addressed the girl as Suhirtam, the best friend, so that she would not refuse to take him there. Not only was Agnidhar captivated by the girl's raised breast, he was also attracted by her sweet speech. Nectar seemed to emanate from her mouth, and therefore he was increasingly surprised. Lokam pradasya suhritam tavakam me yatra te idam ursavayavao purva asmadvidasya man unnayano vivarti bhav adbhutam sarasa rasa sudhati vakre. Oh, best friend, will you kindly show me the place where you reside? I cannot imagine how the residents of that place have gotten such wonderful bodily features as your raised breasts, which agitate the mind in the eyes of a person like me, who sees them, judging by the sweet speech and kind smiles of those residents. I think that their mouths must be contain nectar. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Loknath Swamniti Namne. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamniti Namne. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Pracharanya Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschata Destarene Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stampitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadanti Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Sadhutam Parijana Sahita Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhan Vitam Shah He Krishna Karna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Jaitam Surto Pangor Mama Manamater Gati Mata Sarvaspadam Bhoja Radha Madana Mohana Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrinda Vineshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Piye Vanchakalpatarubhayascha Kripa Sindhu Vayo Evacha Patitanam Pavan Vayo Vaishnabhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityanand Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna, everyone. Once again, today's Srimad Bhagavatam reading from Canto 5, the creative impetus, and Chapter 2, the activities of Maharaj Agnidhara, and this text 12, recapping what we have gone through in the chapter. King Agnidhara engaged in severe penances. Remember, I went on tapasya in meditation with the desire to have progeny and to rule over the kingdom effectively. This highlights the theme of austerities and meditation as a means to fulfill one's righteous desires. In Vedic culture, we would have noticed that penance and devotion are often seen as pathways to achieving one's goal and achieving divine blessings. Everybody seems to be going on thousands of years of penances, tapasya. Every chapter has got someone there. Agnidhara's dedication underscores the importance of sincere effort and devotion in pursuing one's aspirations. So, I'm not recommending this for I remember Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended that our tapasya is just chanting the Mahamantra as much as we can, but I'm recapping what Bhagavatam is telling us. In response to Agnidhara's parents, Lord Brahma sends the girl Purvachiti, a celestial maiden, to the hermitage of Agnidhara as to be taken as his wife. It emphasizes the concept of divine intervention in human affairs. It reflects the belief that sincere devotion and penance, tapasya, can attract the attention and support of divine beings like Brahma and Lord Shiva. And Purvachiti's arrival signifies the importance of divine grace in achieving one's desires and goals. King Agnidhara is captivated by Purvachiti's beauty and expresses his admiration for her. A dialogue ensues between Agnidhara and Purvachiti, where Agnidhara expresses his desire to marry her, and she acknowledges that's coming. The dialogue, I would like to mention that it represents the importance of communication and mutual respect in relationships. Agnidhara's respectful approach and Purvachiti's recognition of his piety highlights the values of humility, devotion, and proper conduct in Vedic culture. It also emphasizes that such qualities attract positive outcomes and divine blessings. That's all I've got to contribute on this text, because the very detailed description of the beauty of what's the name, the girl, Purvachiti. But I've got something interesting I would like to share with you people, because on the canto, remember this canto 5 is creative impetus, describes the creation of the universe we are living in. I came across a book, The Big Bang and the Sages, Modern Science Catches Up with the Ancient Puranas by Madhavendra Puri Das. Is co-authored with Siddhartha Chabra. Is Madhavendra Puri is associate of the international, done a lot of research. He studies physics and cosmology, and the two of them did a lot of research on the Puranas and written a summary of their findings in a book called The Big Bang and the Sages, Modern Science Catches Up with the Ancient Puranas. That's some things I would like to highlight. It came across. Vedic cosmology is a vast science with a comprehensive understanding of our universe. I'd like to share this so that can, let me see where I can, where is it going? Perhaps I have to get rid of this first. Where's my, yes, got it. Got it. Okay. The origins of the universe. The Puranas date for the Big Bang, the generation of the universe by the Supreme Consciousness, that Lord Vishnu, is 13.819 billion years ago. This, according to the Puranas, 13.819 billion years ago. And the current estimate within the scientific community is 13.801 billion years. The difference of about 0.018. 13.819 and 13.801. So they're catching up. And remember, this is according to the current, using the latest technology. Our sages have already given the timing, all the details in the Puranas a long time ago. And our sciences are catching up now. And they also found that this age of the sun, according to the Puranas, is 4.563 billion years. 4.563 billion years. And the current estimate within the scientific community is 4.567. Just a difference of 0.004 billion years. Its greatness, mass extinction, the Familial mass extinction is recorded in the Puranas as happening 251.152 million years ago. The current estimate within the scientific community is 251.9, 251.15, or 251.2 and 251.9. This is the time when the dinosaurs disappeared. So I mentioned there, it's interesting things I've come across. I thought I'd like to better share with these people. In this way, the universal timeline of Vedic cosmology closely matches the timeline of modern science. In addition, the Puranas accurately describe many other scientific phenomena that have only recently been understood in contemporary scientific circles, such as the sun's future evolution into a red giant and its ultimate explosion into planetary nebulae. The various stages of fetal development of a human infant in the womb, that's coming in chapter, in this canto later. So, which was described many years ago, and the scientists have just caught up with them. The first appearance of life on Earth, the cyclic nature of the universe, and the time period for initial formation of stars within the universe. Billions of dollars and trillions of hours went into these scientific discoveries, each of which was viewed as groundbreaking in its time. But all of this information has been known to the sages of ancient India since many millennia, long before the technological advancements took place, which enabled contemporary scientists to achieve this. Remember, the scientists didn't do manually, they used the modern technology to estimate those things. Life on other planets. The Puranas describe a universe teeming with a variety of life. This goes against the notion that our human race is the only scientific life in space. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said that living beings are sarvagata, they are everywhere. As consciousness, not matter, is the fundamental building block of all existence. It makes sense that conscious life would be found in other universes. The Puranas describe our universe as consisting of three major planes, which are divided further into 14 subdivisions. Each region of the universe is inhabited by different types of living organisms that possess a body suitable for their environment. Vedic universe, the Puranas describe that our Earth planet sits within the universe in the middle of these 14 subplanets, which with 6 high up realms and 7 realms below us. In the famous TV series Cosmos, astronomer Carl Sagan admits that the Vedas of India are the only ancient text in which the time scales correspond to those of modern scientific cosmology. In addition, the well-known Harvard professor Alan Watts uploaded the Vedic point of view for its advanced concepts in physics and space-time. He said, to the philosophers of India, however, relativity is now no new discovery, just as the concept of light years is no matter for astonishment to people used to thinking of time in millions of kalpas. Brahma, they are our cosmic engineer. Brahma is the first created being within the universe. He is like the CTO of the cosmos, and he possesses a body composed of information. Brahma is given a blueprint for creation by Lord Vishnu. And based on this information, he proceeds to create the universe in accordance with nature laws. Brahma has an experience of time that vastly differs from that of people on the earth. The lifespan of Brahma is a mere 100 years, and yet these 100 years last 333 trillion years of the human race. Each day of Brahma is 4.32 billion of our human years. 4.32 billion years, a day of Brahma, which is equivalent to one kalpa, or also known as yuga cycles. In the Bhagavad Gita, we find a brief description of Brahma and his role in the unfolding of the universe. That's Gita chapter 8, text 17 to 19. Sahasra yuga paranta paharyat brahmano vidu ratri yuga shastrantam teho ratra vido jana avyakta avaktat sarva prabhavante har agami ratri agami praliyate tatra avyakta sanjaka bhut gramam sayavayam bhutva praliyate ratri agami vasa partha prabhavate har agami. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of one day of Brahma, and such also is the duration of his night. At the beginning of our day of Brahma, all living entities become manifestations from the unmanifested state, and thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifested again. Again and again, when the onset of a day of Brahma arrives, all living entities come into being, and with the arrival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, text 17 to 19. I would like to just mention our solar system. The Bhagavad Puran provides a detailed account of how Brahma divides our solar system into 14 layered planes of existence, or lokas, for the various forms of life. Our Earth planet sits in the middle, and there are 6 planes above and 7 below. Satya below, the top ones are Satyalok, right on the top. This is the plane of existence of Brahma and other highly elevated beings. Next is Tapalok, Satya Tapa. This is the planet directly below Satyalok, which is home to perfect yogis. In Janalok, on this plane reside the sons of Brahma, who are all great sages. Next comes Mahalok. This is the plane below Janalok, which is also home to great sages and mystics and teachers of religion. Residents of this plane regularly descend to our earth planet to instruct human beings in religious principles. Swaraloka, the beings of Swaralok, also known as Swargalok, include the devatas or demigods who serve as administrative heads of various departments within the solar system. There are numerous planets within this region, and the residents enjoy a standard of life thousands of times more pleasurable than the richest people on earth. Bhurlok, this is the plain inhabited by departed spirits who lacked the merits required to enter the heavenly realms of Swargalok. Nonetheless, Bhurlok is more elevated than our plane of Bhurlok, the planet Earth, and its neighboring worlds. As such, there is far less suffering for the pious souls who take birth in the Bhurlok. And Bhurlok, this is the plane exists including our Earth, planet, as well as many similar worlds. We are not the only ones. Below us is Atal. This is the first subplane below the Earth plane. The residents of Atal also experience an intensified grade of sensual pleasure, like the residents of the Swargalok. They have mystic powers and practice a type of black magic. Vital, next one, Atal, Vital. Below Atal is Vital, where ghosts and other frightening creatures reside. Sutal and Talatal are other sub-earthly realms where residents enjoy heaven-like pleasures. Mahatal, this realm is inhabited by snake-like humanoids who are expert in the art of concocting potent intoxicants. And Rasatal is home to the Daityas, the enemies of the demigods. They are powerful beings who live according to the philosophy of might is right. And Patal, this is another plane inhabited by the snake-like Nagas who enjoy intoxicating drinks and other substances far more effective than what is available on our Earth planet. Vaikuntha, the spiritual sky. Vedic cosmology describes that beyond this mundane universe is the spiritual universe of Vaikuntha. There we find similar hierarchy of planets and variety of living beings, but the difference is that everyone accepts the preeminence of Lord Vishnu and happily serves him, recognizing him as the source of all consciousness and manifest reality. Unlike the endless cycle of creation and destruction of the material cosmos, the Vaikuntha planets are external. Eternal, sorry, not external, eternal. The inhabitants, they are never experience birth, disease, old age, or death. This is the chief distinction between material and spiritual. Matter is temporarily manifested only to be destroyed, but spirit is external. The creation of the cosmic universe and its eventual annihilation mirrors the creation and destruction of the individual body inhabited by the spirit soul. And beyond Vaikuntha is Golok Vrindavan. The Bhagavad Puran and other Vedic texts reveal that the spiritual universe of Vaikuntha contains unlimited spiritual planets, each headed by a form of Vishnu, who is adored and worshipped by the planet's inhabitants. The competition for power, influence, and fame that goes on here on earth is an attempt by the living beings to imitate all the all-powerful status of Lord Vishnu. However, such attempts are always doomed to fail, for the living being cannot withstand the force of time, culminating in that. And beyond this unlimited spiritual universe filled with Vaikuntha planet, at the very apex of existence is the spiritual planet of Golok Vrindavan, home to the original super conscious person, Sri Krishna. According to the Vedas, Krishna is the ultimate origin of Vishnu, and in Golok, Krishna enjoys supremely sweet activities of love with his many devotees. So this is a summary of planets of the universe as described in Vedas. And the modern scientists haven't yet caught up with all the planets, but they are slowly catching up. It's interesting how closely the timings are associated. So that's all I've got to share with you people. Any queries or questions, please? I'll try my best because I'm not an expert in this cosmology. I just found the book which interested me and I thought I'd share with you guys. Hare Krishna. Have I lost everybody?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandot Pranam.
Thank
Thank you very much for bringing up this information, because we are so ignorant about all this. But now this we can see how the science, modern science, is just parallelly running, following, not running, following the Vedic scriptures, and that truly represents the accurateness of this calculation. Though that time there was no such scientific advancement, but with the mind and knowledge of the sages, they could calculate all these things so accurately. Even this modern science do it. So it's very wonderful. And can you please share the book you referred to so that we can have a further study, please? Thank you.
Yeah, it's there, right there.
Oh, okay.
The Big Bang and the sages, modern science catches up with the ancient Puranas. It's also available in what's that? Amazon and Kindle copy, which is just about $4 or $5. And there's interesting reading.
Yes, very, very much. Thank you, Prabhu.
Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandot Pranam. Thank you very much for sharing, as always, a lot of interesting information you have shared about the Vedic cosmology and the Vedic histories. So in this chapter, that Pitraloka is mentioned. So with Pitraloka, and where it will come from? Is that a separate loka, or is it?
What it says. Hang on, let me just scroll down. Pitraloka is above Swargaloka. It's called
above Swargaloka.
Where is it? Yeah, Bhuvarlok. Bhuvar, which is above all Burlok. Burlok, the 8th planet is called Burlok, and above is Bhuvarlok, and which is the planet of the departed souls who didn't have, Pitras. They mark time they are till they get enough merit, or their sons and family members perform all the shrines so that they can qualify to go above. So these are people who don't go to the hellish planets, but still don't have enough merits to go to Swargalok or anything above. So they mark time there. They wait there.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So that's called Bhul or Bhur. This one here. Bhuvarlok. And Avalok is called Bhulok. Anybody else? Okay, I'd like to make a personal request. If all the kind souls listening to me, I've got a YouTube channel called Gita Learning Mate. Simple. Saralta se Gita Sikhe. I've already published about 20 slokas on it. I would appreciate if you could go into and give comment. I also like any improvement you think I could make. That's more important than liking, and please share it with your friends and relatives. It also goes on my Facebook page as well. Those who are, but YouTube is general, anyone can get into it. And also in a week's time, I'll have another channel, Mantra Yoga. I don't know how many of you listen to the Tuesday evenings programs on 104.6 FM from 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:55, where I talk about meditation, and then we meditate on the Maha Mantra. Also give ideas of how to improve our chanting and concentration. And then we do half an hour of chanting and bit of and finish up with kirtan. So I already got the videos almost ready. I need to publish them. So these two YouTube channels will appreciate. I'm mainly seeking people who could have a look at it and give me some feedback as to how we can improve it. The other one, Gita one, is you learn. I publish one slok per day, so people can easily learn the slokas, one sloka a day. And of course, I'm using Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is. That's my basis. I'm also simplifying the Hindi language in it. Those people, Hindi speakers, would agree with me that the Hindi used in our Hindi translation is a bit beyond ordinary people. So I'm trying to do that. And I intend to illustrate as many scenes as possible. Need your blessings so that I can do that. Vaishnava blessings will take me a long way. Thank you very much. Please have a look and give me feedback. Okay, let's wind down. I've lost my chapter.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, can you maybe send the link in the general chat of
Sorry?
this? Can you please send the link to your channel?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You can do
I'll
the
put
main
it.
chat of the group.
Yeah, okay. I
There's
did
a chat,
the Gita one, I think,
or you
couple
can send
weeks
both.
ago. But
Hare
anyway,
Krishna.
I'll do that.
Thank you, Prabhu.
I'm trying to find the Bhagavatam is lost it. So that I can. Bear with me, please. I had shut that top. There it is. Lokam pradasya suhetam tavakam me yatrate idam ursave vao purva asmad विधस्य मन उन्नयनो विभर्ति भाव अद्भुतम सरस रास सुधाति वक्रे. Oh, best friend, will you kindly show me the place where you reside? I cannot imagine how the residents of that place have gotten such wonderful bodily features as your raised breasts, which agitate the mind and eyes of a person like me who sees them. Judging by the sweet speech and kind smiles of those residents, I think that their mouths must contain nectar. श्री ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, प्रभुपाद की जय। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। ग्रेस रासपरायण प्रभु की जय।
जय
पाद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।
हरि हरि
All
बोल।
glories to assembled devotees. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.